Nothing like being in a deep sleep around 11:30 and then waking up hearing this.
Oh, God, it just gave me anxiety just hearing it.
Wait a second. It's 11:30. Nobody should be at my doorstep
Thank
at this
you.
time. This happened to Sarah last night. And who did it end up being, Sarah?
Well, it ended up being my husband. Thank God.
Could we have worked on the doorbell today, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm deep asleep. It's 11:30, and I hear that sound. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yes, absolutely.
What time is it? And so I lay there. I was like, did I hear what I think I heard? And then it rang again. And I was like, oh, my God. And so I grabbed my phone, and I was like, it's 11:30. Because I thought it felt like 1, when you're that hard asleep. And I was like, who the hell? And so I go to my alarm, and I see my camera, and I see a man standing on my doorstep.
Not just a man, a giant man.
I mean, it was a big dude. I couldn't see his head. I could only see his, shoulder down. And I was like, who is that? And I was like, I'm not getting up. I'm not going to the door. And so I called my husband because then it rang again. It rang a third time. And I was like, I'm about to have to deal with this. And so my sleepy idiot self runs out of my room with no pants on because,
if it's an intruder.
Can't have pants on. No time for slacks.
You are literally every single scary movie trope.
Yes.
Where if I'm going to get murdered, I'm going to be half naked.
Exactly. And I mean, I was kind of halfway up the stairs, and I was like, Eddie, or not Eddie. I said, well, I called him, and he answered. He's like, it's me. And I was like, oh, thank God. And then I go up like, why are you fixing the doorbell in the middle of the night? He's like, I didn't think it was going to make a noise. It just told me to push the button for 3 seconds to reset it. And it ran. Oh, God, I was terrified, y'all.
Yeah, I think this
Absolutely
is also
terrified.
a good note for all of us. Don't fix the doorbell that most likely will ring at 11:30 at night when your spouse is deep asleep.
And I sleep in a separate room on top of that, so I'm in the dark by myself, and my son's upstairs, and I was like, I will kill somebody. I promise you that much.
I'll give Eddie a little credit. As a man, sometimes there are those little honeydews that just pop up, and you think, man, just take care of this real quick.
Yeah.
Check it off my list. I'm sure he saw it and was like, just do it real quick.
And that's exactly what he said.
Because it's silly. Like, who's going to come in the middle of the night that actually needs the doorbell to work? You can wait.
I know.
But sometimes it's just getting it off the list.
He felt really bad about it.
Evidently, you have not experienced. You are not the only one that experienced. One more time, goodness, you are not the only one.
Hold on, Eddie needs to come over and reset Kyle.
Can you? Button.
Hold on,
Eddie.
Kyle, hold your button for 3 seconds.
Can you
Ding
fix
dong.
my doorbell, Eddie?
Ding dong. But don't ask my husband.
You are not the only one that has experienced something like this recently. Angie with us right now. Nothing like getting scared in the middle of the overnight. Angie, what happened to you?
Recently had a very similar experience where the adrenaline, like I haven't had an adrenaline rush, scared, panicked. HVAC Angie did not have air conditioning since Thursday of last week.
Yikes.
And the apartment complex that I live in does not consider no AC an emergency. So I went all weekend up until just yesterday with no air conditioning. Anyway, Friday night, it was so hot, I got a really, really bad headache, and I get migraines and nauseous. Anyway, I'm talking to my son's father on the phone who lives in Durham. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just go take a cool shower, and I'll call you back before I, go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, I never called him back because I ended up falling asleep after I took the cool shower. So I wake up to Angie, and I stand up, and he's in my bedroom.
Oh, no, girl.
Which he's not, like, I sleep on the far side of the bed, and he's standing, like, right inside the doorway, and like, Sarah, like, I heard my name, and he had to have said it a couple of times before I hop up, jump higher than I've jumped since I was probably 10 or 11 years old.
I bet you did.
Out of the bed, and you have to imagine this man is 6'3", so there's just this figure.
This wall of a man in your doorway.
Brown clothes. He's standing in my doorway, and it took me a second to register what the hell is going on. And then I had a panic attack. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's like, I just wanted to make sure you weren't getting sick, which blessed me. But I'm like, I just fell asleep. That's all. I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Was anybody else just waiting for that story to turn sexy?
It was, yeah,
Same.
no.
I was too,
I
Brian.
was just waiting for it to be like, well, since I'm here.
And you're already in
no,
bed.
Listen, can we turn this apartment hotter?
There was no air conditioning, guys. There was no air conditioning. Not happening.
You're like, get off me, you giant sweaty man.
Hey, your shower was working. I don't like that defeatist attitude.
So awake at this point, I gladly walked him back to the front door and even went outside and made sure he got in his car. And I said, how about I'm good, thank you. And again, he didn't break in or anything. My 14-year-old son is awake and let his father in.
Right.
But just being in a deep sleep and hearing, Angie. And I was just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
See, this is the difference of generations, Angie. This is why I love you more than Gen Z, because you walked him to the door, you understood it was a misunderstanding, everything was cool, be on your way. A Gen Z TikToker would then take an at-night video and be like, I just want to say, this was so crazy and so unacceptable, and I was triggered beyond belief, and all of these... See, Angie, you just handled it like a boss.
Angie, thank you for story time with Angie today after what you heard with Sarah's story. You have a great Wednesday.
You guys too, and I think it's only going to take you an hour and 45 minutes to put that second one together.
Oh, very nice.
Half the time, Kyle.
I like that confidence
Love
in you.
you guys.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye, Angie.
Bye.